What's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the High Moving Podcast. So, due to all the NFL action, we didn't get a chance to talk about the Golden State Warriors because they lost again to the Memphis Grizzlies, right? And Draymond Green has a statement saying that this team has no pride, right? Says there's no pride, and his main quote, and what he goes specifically into this. Let's see. They're saying What did Green say? Okay, this is what Green say. You just gotta have pride in yourself as a man that I'm not gonna let my guys score. Green said after the game, our closeouts were too soft, our rotations were too slow, so there's just no pride until every guy takes pride in themselves and wants to stop the guy in front of him will suck. Very interesting coming from Draymond Green, considering that, do you take pride in being a team player? Do you take pride in being available for your team and helping your superstar Hall of Famer point guard throughout this season and not have him shoulder everything? It's not looking good for the for the Golden State Warriors, man. Klay Thompson, he's had moments this season, but he hasn't been consistent, right? He really hasn't. And I think last night he only had 9 points. Let me double check that though. Thompson, he only had 9 points, right? The only person that really did anything was Steph Curry, and Steph Curry has been carrying the team. Wiggins has been trying. What was his game log like, man? Wiggins has been, his name's been put out there in trade talks. But over the last, no, not really. No, he had a decent game last night, but no, he hasn't really been good either. This team is bad. This team can't go anywhere, right? So Draymond can talk about pride all he wants to, but at the same time, though, it's kind of like, yo, bro, you've missed a lot of games due to you not taking pride in sportsmanship, right? And then taking pride in, not doing things to cause harm to your team, which has been self-inflicted. Yes, the team isn't doing good, and there's a lot of issues, and Steve Kerr not playing Kuminga and Moody. A couple weeks ago there was talks that Kuminga hasn't been happy with how he's been put in the rotation. It's kind of like Steve Kerr, man, you got to start using these young players, getting them reps, getting them some minutes, some experience, and letting them grow and to ease the pressure off of Steph Curry. But again, Jordan Poole is supposed to be that guy to ease that pressure, right? And that's not the case. That hasn't been the case this season, which has been absolutely wild, right? So where are they standing right now? Right now, Golden State Warriors are what? They are 12th, right? That's tough. So they're not even in the play-in right now. 18-22. I know people are talking about the Lakers and stuff like that. Lakers are trying to figure out their rotation. And the Phoenix Suns, Beal just need to be healthy. You've climbed back up. So, for the Warriors to be where they're at, is it a surprise? I don't know. A lot of people thought that I think their last run was in 2022. Considering, and then they got rid of Jordan Poole and everything is just like, they did all that to appease Draymond and everything. And, Draymond now has his financial security. He definitely wasn't retiring, and now you see what's going on. He comes back for his game, and he's already talking about how there's no pride in defensive closeouts and whatnot. The one thing Draymond does take pride in is knocking people upside the head and not being available for the team, right? I think Draymond he'll get himself in another questionable situation, and the league will probably suspend him or something like that, right? There's a lot of basketball left in this season, and Draymond Green has to be in that lineup to turn it around, but it's very odd that he's the one talking about pride, considering everything that has transpired, and he has not done nothing to really ease the pressure off of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, right? It was a feel-good story with Klay Thompson talking about, with Steve Kerr and embracing the moment and being appreciative of what you've done in the league, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so Steve Kerr tried to put some Phil Jackson mojo magic in there to try to get the last bit of magic in Klay Thompson to help carry the team. Klay Thompson is just not, since the injury's not been the same, but, his game was always kind of stagnant anyway. Like, whatever, I've talked about this in the past before. Anyway, so, the Warriors, man, they could miss the playoffs, man. They are trending to miss the playoffs, right? Outside when I don't remember the last time Steph said he missed the playoffs since the bubble season. It's been a minute. Yeah, man, and Steph, he'll be 36 this year, and he's been balling, man. He's been putting up, all NBA type of numbers, man. And his efforts being wasted. So what are the Golden State Warriors going to do? Are they going to make trades? Are they going to get rid of Draymond Green? Are they going to ship Klay Thompson? Are they going to ship some of these young pieces in Kuminga and Moody, which could be silly, right? Pascal Siakam's name is floating around. Who wants him? Is he a difference maker for this team, right? So I get it. Draymond can say pride, but I mean, it's part of you being the problem, and the Golden State Warriors roster, they're not getting the best out of it. That horrible trade to get Chris Paul. Come on now, they just to clear the books and to get rid of Poole. I still don't get that trade. Okay, I get why they did it, but the reason they did it just didn't make any sense to me. So, anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Leave it in the comments. Appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.